Welcome to Book Crew. We are on KCCC, 9:30 a.m. in Carlsbad, New Mexico, on Mondays at noon. We're available on YouTube and Rumble under the Task Force Geek banner, and by the time you hear this, we'll be on every major podcast aggregator out there. Maybe. I am writer and marketing Jedi Dirk Hooper, and I'm joined as always by author and editor Beth A. Freely. How you doing, Beth?
I'm doing good, Dirk. How are you doing?
Doing good. We're under a kind of a flood warning or something around here. I guess it's starting to accumulate. All the rain is starting to accumulate.
We actually got rain.
You did?
We actually got rain. Yeah.
It may be coming, because I'll tell you something. It's coming from your direction. You may be sending it to us.
Yeah. And it's picking up speed as it goes to you, and it dumps all on you, apparently. Yeah,
for sure. For those who don't know, I live in Oklahoma City, and Beth is there in that Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Area. Yeah. Rain is a commodity out here. Yeah. So tell us about your Task Force Geek news. So for all our Task Force Geek listeners out there, for all of you following the Star Wars TV shows, I don't know if anybody heard, but they have recast Baylan Skoll in Ahsoka. Which, it's sad that we lost Ray Stevenson because of that. But season 2, Rory McCann, who played the Hound in Game of Thrones, is taking over as Baylan Skoll.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Let
really
me think
interested
about that for a minute.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing.
That's very interesting, and I was wondering what they were going to do with him. I'll tell you something.
Was too.
First off, Ray Stevenson passed way too early. What the heck happened there?
He did.
And
that was horrible.
He was the best part of that show. He was fantastic.
He was great in that role.
I thought that was one of his best roles.
I can't think of a role that he was in that I didn't like. I mean, he was fantastic in the Thor movies. I think it was. I want to say it was Black Sails. Yeah, he was in. Was he? Did he? Yeah, he was in The Punisher.
He was in War Journal.
Yep, he was on War Journal. He was in. I think it was Black Sails. If it wasn't Black Sails, it was Blackbeard. It was one of the pirate TV shows he was in as well, and he was just great. Yeah, he was great, and I was just shocked when he died.
Such an interesting character in Star Wars. Really, one of the. I mean, what a tragedy that they had this really cool character that they always, kill these really great villains off as quick as they possibly can.
Yeah,
and somehow they managed to not do that. They actually managed to.
The last we see him is he's walking. Yeah, the last we see him is he's walking away. Spoiler alert! Yeah, I'm watching TV show. Sorry.
I mean, that was 2 years ago.
You've had plenty of time to watch it.
You have. Yeah, I'm not going to apologize too much.
Yeah. No, sorry, not sorry. No. So yeah, and considering he's a Sith, and in that time frame, it'll be really interesting to see where they go with the character. Of course, I'm tickled pink that Hayden is coming back as Anakin / Vader.
Right.
So, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm curious.
On the same thing, since we're on this subject, I will briefly mention that the guy who directed the most recent Deadpool Wolverine movie and Ryan Gosling are going to be doing a Star Wars movie, a standalone Star Wars movie called Starfighter. And that is in production. That's not a rumor or whatever. It's in production and it's coming out in 2 years. So that I'm very excited about.
There's one team that I'm curious to see if they're going to do it. Apparently they are in talks. I don't know. But apparently they are in talks with Hiroyuki Sanada to play Sifo Dyas in a standalone movie about how what happened with Dooku and Sifo Dyas and the start of the clones.
I did not know that. That would be spectacular as
well. I'm trying so hard to confirm that because he is an excellent choice for that role. And I think he would gravitas it deserves, but just the idea of finally getting a Sifo Dyas movie, finally finding out what was going on. Why did they create, why was the Order for the Clones created? I mean, I kind of hope they do it. Like I said, I'm trying to confirm, what I heard and everything. So, and it came from a reliable website. So I'm like, give me something here, people.
We're giving them a little taste of the old Task Force Geek show today. But let's get to our feature interview today. Donya Claxton, also known as DJ, is a photographer specializing in fitness, fashion, event, and book covers. Donya Claxton loves to read, so she created photos that try and tell stories. Donya Claxton, welcome to Book Crew.
Hi, glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
You're the first photographer
too.
Yeah. Very cool. Tell us how you got into photography.
Honestly, reading. I read a lot. I noticed going to some of the shows that I'd see multiple pictures, the same picture on multiple books.
Sure.
And I'd always had a love for photography. I actually sat down with Golden one time during one of the shows, asked his opinion. He said that it was really kind of a good thing, doing the covers. And then I studied and studied and studied at home, YouTube videos, going out, just everything I could. And it just kind of took off from there. And it's enjoyable. It's fun.
Yeah.
So,
for those of you who don't know who Golden is,
say that again.
For those of you who don't know, I was going to say, for those of you who don't know who Golden is, that's Golden Searsmack. He is, fantastic photographer. And if you're wondering if you've seen any of his work on any of my books, you have on the cover of Sculpting Love.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He is an amazing photographer. I studied his work. I studied several different people's work. And it took a while to kind of get into my own. And I just really enjoy it. I think one of the biggest things I do is if you look at my work, the majority of the time it's coming straight off my camera. When I'm taking a picture, I take the picture, it goes directly to my phone. And typically, unless there's a little blemish, it goes straight out. So everything is raw. And that's kind of my niche, I guess. It took a long time for me to get there, to get there. So it wasn't just overnight.
Yeah. How long have you been doing this?
I figured it up the other day. I think it's been about 7 years.
Okay.
But I've just now really, it's kind of really taken off for me. The first book I ever did was for Jay Crownover. And she contacted me. She knew I was taking pictures. She contacted me and she sent me a picture and said, I want something similar to this. I found a model in Alabama, drove down there that morning. We met up in an abandoned office building. We did the pictures that she wanted, and then we did pictures that I wanted, and she ended up falling in love with it, and that's the book.
Oh, hold on right there. I'm going to bring this up. There you go. Very cool.
And
oh, wow. That is great. Yeah, I like that.
It, from there, it was like, okay, I know I can do this. And I know I'm not going to make a fortune at it, but I'm getting closer to retirement age, and this is what I want to do.
You enjoy it?
So I enjoy it.
Yeah.
What attracted you to doing cover photography? Is it just you read a lot and you were interested in
I tried newborn photography. Well, I tried newborn photography, and I'm going to tell you, I've got 3 grandkids, and I will not do that again. Trying newborn photography is just totally no. I tried. I was backing up somebody at a wedding. Not for me. Sorry, I have not got that much energy. Even pet photography. No, this is something that I can create if I have an idea in my head. If I'm looking at lighting, I'm looking at different things around me. I have pieced together outfits on people before, and that seemed to really. That's what I wanted to do. It's creating a character. You're able
to be creative both in front of the lens in a way, as well as behind the lens in what you're seeing.
Yes. It gives me more control over the photo. Trying to do a newborn, you have no control. I mean, I'll give props. I've got a friend of mine that does it.
Yeah.
And any new grandkids, they're going to go to her, not me. I can't do it.
Of a saint in the first place. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
My
I
word.
know what it's like just trying to catch a photo of my grandson with my phone. Forget it.
It's just, it's crazy. Probably worse than the kids is the actual, my kids, because they're standing there with the cell phone in front of me and I'm sitting here going, get out of my way. When I'm doing pictures, I like, and one of the things on my pictures, you can tell, I like using shadows. I usually start with 2 lights and I end up with 1 light because I just like that dramatic effect on the side. And you can't really do that with a newborn picture. You can't really control it with the wedding pictures. It's just, and I hate saying I'm a dark person. I'm not a dark person per se, but I like my photos to look dark. So.
Well, and that's your style too. That has become your signature style.
It has. It really has. I've had people calling me from, I had Darren Hitchcock call me from Louisiana or Mississippi, and he drove up in a rainstorm so we could do some outside, pictures. I've had Desiree LaFawn flying in. It's still unreal to me that people are actually coming here to see me, but I have more control in the studio. So.
Sure. No, you have your own studio, right?
Let's say it's a garage / studio.
Sure.
But it's
that works.
It is pretty much dedicated to my photography stuff. I have a great big buggy in it right now, and the buggy, my husband, bless his heart, I love him to death. He bought me a buggy just to take people around the property. We have basically 5 acres, and then my dad has 10 more acres, so I have free run of 15 acres around here.
Oh wow!
And that gives you a lot of options.
It really does. The neighbors around here are great because I'm in kind of farm country. So my best friend lives across the street. Her parents just passed away, but I was able to use their property still. And we're talking brick wall, we're talking our stone wall, just old buildings that you really can't go out and find anywhere. So kind of gives me a little bit more backdrop options. And I found out sometimes with pictures, even if you don't see the backdrop, if a model is near a backdrop that they really think it looks good, the picture is going to show that. Yeah. I may be shooting right up in their face, but they have this whole aura of, oh, I'm standing in front of a barn or I'm standing, in front of a hay bale. And it just kind of comes across in the picture. You were talking about the pictures with Jose. I did those down in St. Augustine, and we went to the cast. There's a old fort right by the water, and of course That's why he had his shirt on, because we can't go to the fort with kids running around and taking the shirts off. But it was an eerie feeling in that historic place, you know, and it kind of come across in some of the pictures. It was really kind of neat. So can't wait to figure out what we're going to be doing in Branson. So
yeah, no joke. No joke.
If an author is interested in getting photos, what is the process that they go through? What a lot of times
I would prefer that they email me, but I have a lot of them that will message me, and that's quite all right too. If I don't answer you through Messenger, definitely send me an email, because I will get back with you on that. At that point, I give them a password to get into any of the galleries. If they have a particular look they're looking for, they usually will tell me, you know, if it's a guy, I need a younger guy in a motorcycle club, then I can give them several options. If I don't have an option, right now I'm working with an author. She has told me she's got a 13-book series, and she's given me specific character name or character descriptions. And I think I've found 2 of them, but I'm on the hunt for the other ones right now.
So you're casting the roles.
Yes. Yes.
How much custom work do you get as a percentage? Versus just selling stock photos? Just
selling stock, I would say 50-50, to be honest with you.
That's cool.
Julian Bradley contacted me, and that really kind of pushed it. Last year it just kind of exploded. Julian Bradley contacted me, and she gave me description of characters, but she wanted Miranda Lynn on the book. And so I went through and I contacted Kevin Davis, and we spent the entire day just doing photos. As a matter of fact, we went to 3 different cities, I think, doing photos just around here. Wow. It was a long day, trust me. It was fun, but we did it with the point of just having one picture on a book. When she saw the rest of them, she covered 4. She recovered the entire series.
Wow.
So
that's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, I always go into if I'm doing a custom work, I always go in thinking that's not just going to be the picture for this particular author. I want to get as much time and, I hate saying, use out of the model at that particular time.
Sure.
But use is the right word.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, I kind of feel like sometimes these models are in it. They work just as hard, and I know they look pretty and they look, you know, they're posed, but they work hard. They really do.
I got the chance last year to do a signing with Kevin. I sponsored him and in Arizona, and man, does he hustle. He hustles like there's no tomorrow. And he, you know, he is one, you know, as a friend, you know, he and I talk a lot, and I was like, man, I wish I had just a quarter of your energy sometimes.
Oh, you and me both.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a matter of fact, I just did a custom cover for Debbie Hyde. And, you know, I can't wait till that book comes out. And I've actually got to meet a new model because of it. So I focus on the book models, but I'm also incorporating a lot of newer models into, you know,
where do you find your models?
Honestly, a lot of my female models, I work with Nashville, a lot of the Nashville fashion models.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
And that's kind of cool. I have friends that go and lift weights, so they kind of bring me some of the guys.
Okay, yeah.
If I'm out somewhere and I see somebody, I'm not scared to go up to them and give them my card.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
My husband's the same way. If he sees somebody, he's like, you know what? you might want to contact my wife, and I'm like, thank you.
That's awesome.
Honey. Yeah, that is. Yeah. That is great.
And what makes a good cover model?
Honestly, I don't know if it's I love the models, but it's hard for me to say what makes a good one because it depends on your author. I have one author who's wanting me to find, quote, normal looking men.
Yeah.
Not bulked up. She wants ones that are a little bit older, but they look like a normal man. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, this should be easy. Well, really, it's not.
I got one sitting right here you could use. I mean, just let me know. I'll send them your way.
Well, the hard part is our normal men, in quote, I think about my husband. And he's like looking at me going, no, I'm not going to do it.
That's all right. You just see the look I'm getting now. It's just, throwing him in there in the, he's like sliding down in his seat.
But, it depends on the author. Every author has an idea of a character in their head. I try not to exclude anybody. I have some that are bigger models, and I have some that are very small models. I have a client closet, and I'm sitting in here right now. Dresses and clothes of every size. Wow. And that's really fun. I always loved Barbies. And so for me to be able to go, ooh, let's put this on. Ooh, let's pull this. Ooh, I got pearls.
It's like a Barbie thing. I love it.
Yes. Yeah. And a lot of times when the guys come in here too, they get into it too. They really do. They're like, ooh, let me try this hat. Let me try this mask. I have weapons here. I do have to warn people the real weapons, as far as when I say weapons, we're talking swords, chains, knives. So I have to tell them, be very careful with this. Shooting with those, the light, I mean, it looks cool, but the light can either reflect on it like I want it to, or it can bounce right off of it. So, but I think, who was it? Teresa, his song, Cody, and I can't remember his last name now all of a sudden. He came in and I actually had to get on to him because he got the sword and he's swinging it. I'm like, wait. Yeah. we don't be swinging no swords unless I told you to. But it's, if somebody calls me and say they want to model, I go ahead and I try to work with them. I have had some that are, I'm trying to think of a nice way to put it, but they're too stiff. They don't, they just don't know how to pose, and I can only do so much.
Right.
I mean, you're almost role playing.
Yes.
In this, or acting, yes. in the type of photos that you're looking for. You're not looking, it's not like a fashion shoot where you're just trying to look pretty. You're trying to look like the character, like someone that's got something going on in their head, And
a lot of times I find cosplay models.
Yeah.
And they absolutely love it. So yeah, I have a lot of, I have one girl that actually dressed as I threw her piece together. We took red material, wrapped it around a hoop skirt, had the sword, the wings on the back, and made her into a warrior. Made her into a warrior princess. Yeah. I mean, and I was thrilled because I had worked with her since she was 16. So a lot of her photos before she turned 18 they're fabulous, but I couldn't use them for books, period.
Right.
Once she turned 18, then I was like, okay, now I can put you out there as a book cover model. And that was one of the first ones we did.
That's cool.
So when I say throw things together, Tammy Smith, when we went to Bray last year, I was throwing her clothes on I think we had a skirt and a black top and fringe and just material, and she kind of come out like a white witch, and it just turned out really cool.
I remember seeing those. I remember seeing those too. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can put Tammy in just about anything, and her photos come out great.
We didn't realize how many pictures me and her have taken, and I hate that she's in Colorado, but I think me and her taking pictures together really encouraged her to step out of the book cover side of it and go into the fashion side of it. And I think I just saw that she actually walked in a fashion show not too long ago.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And I loved it. So
you've done fashion and fitness plus these book cover shoots. Tell us about a couple of shoots that stand out to you.
Oh, probably the ones where I really don't know. I will say this: anytime I'm working on the property here, everybody knows that I'm clumsy, like really clumsy. So I warn them first thing: if I fall, keep going.
Should be laying sideways.
Sure. I am not gonna lie. I don't care how many times I go on this property. I'm gonna be the one that finds the gopher hole.
Yep.
Oh.
And I will be down. And Casey has been with me, and she'll turn around and I'm on the floor, or on the ground, and she's just sitting there like, really? The guys,
save the camera.
Well, yeah, and save the camera. That's my big line.
Right.
The guys, they tend to want to, if I fall, I'll help you up. And I'm just sitting here going, no, please don't. Let me get up on my own terms. Really just being in the cold. I've shot in the cold. I've shot in the rain. I've shot in the heat. I don't really find one more than another memorable. Probably the one I did with Tammy, and it ended up on a magazine. We went to a fashion shoot, and I had an idea. I brought a $2 kids pool, a black trash bag, put water out of a hose pipe in it, and told her to lay down with vines. Okay, the picture came out beautiful. But what you did not see was me standing over top of her with her back bent all the way back, and she's holding her breath, and I'm leaning in thinking, dear God, please don't let me fall on top of her.
I've heard models say that if it doesn't hurt, it's not a good pose.
That's exactly it. I have fun. The thing is I want anybody that I work with or works with me, I want them to have fun. I want them to leave and say, I had a great time. Whether they sell a picture or not, I want them to feel good about themselves in the pictures that they see. Mm-hmm. I want them to have an enjoyable time with me. It is a workout. I am not going to lie. But it's just enjoyable. And so.
What's a dream location that you'd like to shoot at?
Australia. Australia, Scotland. Scotland, Ireland, those places. Just being able to stand in front of a castle and take a picture like that. Yeah. If you saw these dresses, the dresses are so huge. I can't even hang some of them up. And just the thoughts of having one of those dresses in front of a castle just gives me chills. So it'd be amazing.
That would be. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You have a special print magazine coming up soon. Can you tell us about that? I
do. I hope it turns out good. I've not, it's called Whimsical Magazine, and they're doing a special on my photography. And so I'm kind of fingers crossed. I'll post it whenever I see it coming out. I think it comes out May 1st.
Cool.
either May 1st, May 15th. So I'm kind of waiting on that. And
waiting patiently.
Yeah, waiting patiently. I will say, one of my favorite photo shoots I ever had was, the young lady's name was Noelle. And her posing, and she was brand new at it, but her posing was so amazing. We did pictures kind of as her as an angel, avenging angel. And then we did a simple pose on a chair. I cannot forget it. It still gives me the creeps, but it's still the most beautiful picture that I've ever seen. She posed backwards, and it was just a simple rim light on the side of her. Mm-hmm. It was amazing. And to me, I'm still wondering how come that pose has not sold.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Because it's so creepy, but yet it's beautiful at the same time. And that is one that's straight off the camera. It was not, there's no editing to that.
Wow.
And, but she has been amazing. I need to contact her again. She is in Florida. So
there you go. Yes. Yes. Why don't we show some of her photos, Dirk?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's show some of her work so that, some of our viewers can at least see them.
And that's Cody and Kayla.
Is that on your property?
Cody is Idius. That is actually in my barn. Cody is actually fixing to be on a book cover of Debbie Hyde's book cover.
I like that.
And that's Cody.
That's a good shot.
Mm-hmm. I like that one.
And that's actually on my best friend's property, and that's Daryl. And he doesn't shoot with anybody. Yeah, he doesn't shoot with anybody. So I was just so happy that he shot with me.
Yeah.
That's Valentino.
Wow, I love the composition of that shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the lighting, and that's what you're talking about. Is you have like one light source there on that piece. But
I get excited.
You've got good shadow detail.
I get excited, and they get tickled at me because I'm jumping up and down, going yes, yes, yes. And I'm like, okay. And that's Valentino as well. And he has an extensive gallery. Tammy Smith. Guys, she can just pull off anything. So
she can. I haven't seen anything with Tammy in it that hasn't been phenomenal.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Jose.
There's Jose.
Need I say more? Jose is just, if you've not got to meet Jose in person, he is genuinely one of the best people you would ever want to meet.
I don't know who gives better hugs, Jose or Kevin. It's hard to tell. It was kind of a tie that night in Montgomery when I got a hug from both of them. So it was, I love that photo of Jose. That was great.
What sticks out to me is that you shot through that plant. I think that's, I think it's really cool. You used your foreground on that really nicely.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that piece.
Thank you.
Looking at your stuff, I like the fact that it's not just straight photography. I do like the darker compositions that you have, which is something that a lot of people don't offer, or it's just not the sort of thing that they do. I think that does make what you're doing stand out. And I can also see the creativity and the fun that you're having here on these shoots. Yeah, very cool. As far as social media or websites or whatever, how do you find your clients? Or maybe more importantly, how do they find you?
Honestly, I post the pictures on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, but a lot of times I meet more of my clients, I think, sitting talking one-on-one at the book shows.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I really do. Because they can see my name, they can see my work, but when they come up to me and I'm like, hey, I'm Donya Claxton, I'm with DJ. oh my gosh, I follow you. Really? Because I've been following you. I didn't know you were following me.
That's cool.
So yeah, I'm a huge fan. Authors. I'm a huge fan of authors. And then even besides me, one of my best friends goes with me to the book signing events. We could probably open a library with the books between what she owns and what I own.
I love it.
What do you have coming up next?
Next in 2 weeks, I have Branson. It's Tropicon Branson. I just got through with a fashion photo shoot, so I'll be working on those pictures to publish. I have one photo shoot coming up next weekend with a new model, and that'll be a female model. Nice. So I'm kind of excited to meet her. And then I'm trying to think. I think I actually get a break, but I think I'm supposed to contact Colt Cube and have him come up from Alabama to do a photo shoot as well.
Oh, that'll be fun getting Colt up there, yeah.
I think we're going to look at maybe some mobster ideas, and a little bit different.
There you go. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sounds like you're staying busy.
I've heard it said it keeps you young.
Sure.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you'd like to add that we didn't, maybe something we didn't cover?
I don't think so. I did want to say if there are any Tennessee authors coming up in August, I am actually in charge of Authors Day for the Tennessee State Fair. Don't ask me how I got involved in that, but I did.
Nice.
Yeah. And but if you're interested, it does not, we kind of have a multitude of genres there. I have one 9-year-old author that comes in. So yeah, if you know any authors, send them my way. If you're from Tennessee, come to the Tennessee State Fair.
All righty then. There you go.
Good. Well, if people are interested in your photography, and they should be, where can we send them?
Send them to djclaxtonphoto@gmail.com. Or send them to www.djclaxton.com.
Yeah, you're also on Instagram at DJ Claxton.
Instagram, I'm on Facebook. Connect with me on Facebook. Everything kind of goes to my phone. I'm sitting here right now. I had a couple of models that have already texted me while we were recording here.
Of course.
Always. Our work is never done.
So,
right.
Yeah. But just contact me through Instagram, any of those places, and I will get right back with you. I will say my models, I do background checks on my models. I'm very cautious about that.
Yep.
And honestly, for my models, I'm also very cautious about my authors, because I have had a couple of people that have tried to, can I go in and see them? And I'm like, I don't think so. We don't have anybody in common, nothing in common here. So
yeah, for sure. All right. Well, DJ or Donya, thank you for being on the show. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we'd like to invite you back sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely.
Yes, we definitely want you to come back.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a get together with photographers and models or something.
Oh, that'd be fun. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun. That'd be a good panel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Beth, tell everyone where they can find you.
Hey, you can find me the usual haunts: Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram. Usually you can find me at B.A. Freely, Freely. You can also find me on my website, BethAnne, ANNE, Freely, FREELY.com. Or you can find me at the Muses Funhouse. If you can't find any of those, just go look me up, B.A. Freely, on Linktree.
Yeah, we're running out of time, so I'm just going to say, just look up Dirk Hooper. I'm everywhere, but be careful, because a lot of my stuff is for adults only.
It is.
Yes, it is. Before we go, I want to say that Beth A. Freely is offering editing and book trailer services, and I'm offering author branding and social media management at themusesfunhouse.com. Please go check that out. Thanks to our guest, Donya Claxton. For Beth A. Freely, I'm Dark Hooper saying, dream hard.